guys, welcome back to a new vlog. Hope that you're doing really well. We are starting off this vlog with some of the plumbing work happening in the bathroom. Really excited for this to happen. Our plumber / tiler came today and he had a look around, did some measurements, and he's gone off to the shops to buy the bits and pieces. Rob's not here for the weekend. Today's Saturday morning. I have got the house to myself, bar the plumber, so I'm looking forward to just doing some really slow stuff. I have got the biggest bunch of very brown bananas, so I really want to do some banana cake or some banana muffins or something, you know, sweet to do with bananas this afternoon. I've got a little bit of cleaning up and a little bit of work to do, but other than that, I'm just going to be in the house for most of the day. It's about 8:45 in the morning. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and I'm going to have some breakfast. What should I have for breakfast? I have a wee bit of Alpro strawberry yogurt left over. I've got some very sorry looking flowers as well. They have to go. They need to be buried. Hello. It is lunchtime and I've just pulled up into town because I'm meeting a friend for some lunch, but it's absolutely pouring down with rain. Sorry, I'm also filming on my phone, so I don't know where to look, so I'm kind of looking at myself, but I should maybe really be looking at the camera, but it feels a bit weird doing that, so sorry if I'm like all over the place. Yeah, the weather's horrible. I've been up since 6 a.m, actually 5:30 this morning, because I went to a 6:15 yoga meditative class. It's Hanayasa or something like that. Definitely just made that whole entire word up, but it was really nice. It was so peaceful. I ended up nearly falling asleep on my mat in the room and then soon remembered where I was, so thank God I didn't start snoring. Went and chilled with my friend for a little bit, then went and had a Pilates class at 9:30 today. Rob and I have just signed up to a gym membership at a David Lloyd. Obsessed, and I didn't ever think I would be that person to say this. I literally live there. We signed up about 2 weeks ago nearly, and I absolutely smashed the classes. Was there every day, kind of like using it as a co-working space. Because I work from home and because of the kind of work I do, I don't get to speak to people day to day. I don't have colleagues or anything really, and it can be really lonely being in the house all the time. And also then I get a bit of cabin fever, and I feel like it sometimes makes me not want to, it just makes me not value the house as much and not want to be in the house as much because I'm just constantly there. Whereas I'm like in the car now, and earlier on when I was sat in the cafe bit of the David Lloyd, I was like, oh, I can't wait to get home and get cozy, have a cup of tea when it's raining outside and watch a film or something. So I feel like it's just going to do good all around. But yeah, I've been absolutely smashing out the classes. I'm very much into the Pilates. I have one pretty much every day that I can make, and I do a little bit of yoga, and I'm gonna try some random things as well. I've got a bar class coming up soon, a fitness yoga, which I'm interested to see how that's different to Pilates. I have also been dabbling in some spin, like cycling classes. These are ones where your instructor is a crazy person and he's like, put the resistance up, go, go, go. So I am dripping with sweat by the end of the class, but it feels so good. I feel like I'm dying halfway through the class, not even halfway, like literally 5 minutes in. And I'm looking at my watch like, I can't do this for another 40 minutes, but you can, and you surprise yourself every time. So I've done it twice now in the last couple of weeks and really enjoyed it. So I've got one tonight as well, and considering I've been up since 6 and done 2 classes, I'm gonna go back at 6 again today, do that class. I'm gonna collapse into bed tonight, but I can't wait for it. But I feel like I can already feel a change in like my mental health, my mental well-being, my state of mind, my like positive outlook on things. I even feel very slightly like I can see a slight change in my body type as well, which is nice. Although it was our birthday over the weekend. If you don't know, if you're a little bit new here, Rob and I share the same birthday. I am 2 years older than him. And but our birthday is the same. He's also a twin, so we went up to Newcastle this year because it was their 30th birthday and big celebrations. It was such a good time. We had a party on the Friday, we had a couple of meals, did some really lovely fun things, but there was a lot of cake eaten, like seriously a lot of cake, which brings me on to say, if you like the look of really, you know, those Instagrammable lovely like cooked to perfection cakes that you see people getting for their birthdays, but they're usually like 80, 100, 150 pounds, go to M&S because they do cakes that you can pick up in either 3 or 5 days, and you can get them personalized if you want to, but you can get some standard ones. They're huge. We got a cake that fed 36 people, but it definitely did more than that, and it was 50 pounds, and it was cookies and cream, and it was delicious. That is a really good place to go to get cake. So yeah, loads of food was consumed, loads of cakes. I genuinely was in Newcastle having the best time with everyone, but also in the back of my mind thinking I actually can't wait to get back to a bit of structure, my house, a bit of normality, and back to like eating good and working out and waking up at a decent time and stuff. I feel like I've not had a lot of sleep as well over the last few days in particular, so I will definitely conk out tonight. But one thing I wanted to show was this handbag that Rob got me for my birthday. Isn't he so naughty? Honestly, I didn't ask for this. I think I'd mentioned it in passing. I said I might treat myself to this, and then I was like, no, because I'm just always like that. Oh yeah, just break it, that's fine, Shannon. Got this for my birthday and I'm absolutely obsessed. It's so pretty. It's got a clasp here, you pull it up. Honestly, I'll need to show you in a little bit more detail, but the hardware, everything stunning. There's also a little one at the back. It's got a short handle, which is the perfect height for a handbag that you pull over your arm, and it looks so good. And then it's got a long handle too, which is just, it's so detailed and so good looking. But anyway, I'm gonna jump out of the car, go for lunch with my friend. Thank God it's just stopped raining, and I will catch up with you later. Hello my lovelies. I'm back from town now. Had a really nice time with my friend. We just caught up for a few hours, and I had a apple pie or apple crumble matcha latte from Black Sheep Co Coffee. Oh my God, so good. And I had their chocolate coconut little flapjack thing, so good. Really glad to know that that's in town, so I've never been before, and they had, their menu was hitting, basically. Hitting. I wanted to do a quick little haul with you because all of the bathroom pieces have arrived, and I wanted to show you kind of like the style that we're going for in the bathroom. Now initially I did design the whole room, and I've thought for many years now, oh, I can't wait to have everything brass, it's so luxe and gorgeous and stuff, and I don't actually necessarily think that it's trendy. That's our Tyler. But yeah, for ages I thought I was going to use brass accents, and I think they're so stunning, but I couldn't quite find the brass that I really had my like mindset on. So we've gone with chrome. I think it's so classic, so timeless, and it's going to look beautiful. So Used a company called Drench to get all of our bathroom supplies from. I am working with them over on Instagram, just a disclaimer. This here is the mixer or the thermostat, I think. This is what powers the shower, and this is a 3 outlet thermostatic valve. This will be buried behind the wall. This will be at the front. Oops, lost a very important bit already. Well done, Shannon. This is our tap for the bath, essentially. This is an overflow. Sorry. It has an overflow waste pipe. This is a bath filler with an overflow. Don't ask me how it works. Essentially, this is where the water will run out of, and this is the tap inlet that the water will come through. Crazy. I think it's mind-boggling. It's so clever, and it will mean that we don't have to put taps on the bath. So really easy cleaning. Just will look really nice. I'm very excited for this. I will link all of this down below because I'm sure lots of you are probably in the process of or will be considering bathroom upgrades at some point. So I will leave this all linked down below in case you are interested in purchasing these. Hopefully you don't mind the banging in the background, but it means progress. This is the shower head. And it's massive. I went for the biggest size because I just thought, if you're going to do it, babe. I think it comes in a few different sizes. And just to give that like, oh, mysterious girl vibe, i.e. waterfall. I thought a bigger one, the better. So shiny. I can't believe how bloody beautiful it all is. Now they do this in brass, but it's more of like a gold tone brass. I think they also do like a brushed something or other, and then they do like a nickel as opposed to a chrome as well. So plenty options. My builder probably thinks I'm absolutely crazy because he saw me drag all of this into my dressing room, and now I'm talking to myself locked in a room. So the final piece of the bath room is, well, the shower area is the shower arm. So we've got the bath filler, which is essentially the bath taps, the overhead shower arm, and then we've got handset part of it, so water can come out here. So if I'm in the shower and I need to, like, you know, rinse like this, or if you've got a little bubba, or like if you've got animals or something, that's what you would probably use in the bathtub. It's really handy to have, actually, because you can like do precision showering instead of just like having to fill the whole bath or only have an overhead. So really impressed that you can get that 3 outlet thermostat. That's like definitely something to look out for if you're doing the bathroom. We've got the vanity unit, as I spoke about. The whole bath has been delivered, and we've got a huge radiator, like a towel radiator, so all the towels will be like lovely and warm for coming out of the bath. We've got a new toilet for the bathroom. I think that's pretty much it. So that's all of the stuff being delivered. You honestly don't realise how much stuff you've got to buy for a bathroom, and how much like decision making goes into it. It's crazy. I'm hoping that we've made some good choices, and I actually am really happy that we went with the chrome in the end. I think it's going to look so nice. I also went to Wix tonight and I picked up some tile trim, but I got a metal trim, and it's like a beige colour. Again, I'll link it down below for you, but because of the colour of our tiles, we could have gone with the silver, but I just thought it might distract a little bit and make it feel quite like, I'm a brand new bathroom. Don't know why I think like that, but I just thought it might be nicer to have this like coloured trim that will sit really lovely and flush against the lovely beige, well, they're called ivory Hoxton tiles from Mandarin Stone, and it will just like blend seamlessly and you won't really see it, because initially I did want some mitered corners, but our tiler said actually that might be really dangerous because the tiles are porcelain, and when you cut porcelain it can be really sharp. They'll be really sharp and it could be dangerous, so he suggested we got a trim. So bought the trim today, so that's good. I also bought some waterproofing kit so that he can tank the whole area and showerproof it before the bath goes in. Oh, I picked up a silent, or like as silent as it can be, extractor fan with a timer. It doesn't have a humidity like checker for the air, but it does have a timer, so it means when we do use the bathroom and the light is on and the extractor fan goes on automatically, when we leave the room it'll still run for like another 5, 10 or 15 minutes depending on what we set it as. Feeling like we've got some big things ticked off, and my like to order list I've done, and I've collected it all today, so we've got most things. I'm sure there'll be little things I've got to run out and get, but for the most part we're sorted. Hello friends, good morning. Me and Rob are about to go to Wickes today, this morning, because we need to pick up loads of supplies for the bathroom, and also I'm actually starting our bedroom makeover probably tomorrow, so we want to try and have a look for some wood to do panelling. So we've got two different types of panelling. We've got the beaded panelling, which I always do in all of my makeovers, it's a classic. That's going in the bathroom. I also need to buy supplies to plaster the wall, but I want to get the like DIY supplies, so it's like pre-made plaster and stuff, get a new trowel, and then I need to get some wood to do the panelling in the bedroom, because we're going to do like that traditional classic lower half panelling of the room. So yeah, let's go to Wickes. So one really good thing about my new car, and I am going to do a bit of a like car accessories and thing with you at some point, but the boot space, this is what really sold me on this car. Look at all of that space. So the back seats are down, but they go so flat. The actual, what do you call this? The like
frame? The
frame of the boot is all wide. You know, sometimes you get the boots and they're a bit like more triangular, so you can't really get square things in, whereas you'd be able to get it fully in here. So it's such a game changer. So we're going to be able to put all the panels in there.
Climb in to show you how big it is.
Yeah, go on then. Be able to put all the panels in, all of the wood strips. I tested it the other day as well. I got a 2.4 metre in, closed the boot and didn't even have to open the window.
Big.
There we go. So really happy with that. And I bet you're happy as well that we're not going to be shoving stuff into your car anymore.
Very.
So this is the panelling that I get, if you've ever wondered, from my DIYs. It's from Wickes specifically, but you can get it from other vendors online. It's MDF beaded panel, 6mm thick by 607 wide and 1220 tall, but you can get a different height of it. I can't remember, I think it's a bit taller than that one that you can get, but you might only be able to order it online. So this is how high it will go. That's if I've got it to the floor. I do think I wanted the taller one actually, because we've got a lot of damage on the walls where the tiles were previously, and I wanted to just cover that without having to do any like patching of the wall. Okay, so we found it. I forgot that. I think the taller one only comes pre-primed, so it's in white, and this is it over here. You can see it's like significantly taller, so we'll grab a few of those.
Headlights on the highway. If you only knew, being back here always makes me think of you. When the world is sleeping, do you think of me? With the road ahead's coming back again, coming back to me. I remember the long drives, the late nights in your car. I remember it all. Windows down, empty streets.
Okay, that's everything in the car. We've managed to get skirting and all of the panels in, plus I managed to get on discount some trim. So basically trim that I normally put on top of the panels. They're usually $11.95 or something, and they were in the reduced to clear section because some of them were damaged, but they're not that damaged. So I was like, let me see how much these will be each. And he said he'd give me them for $5 each. So they'll be absolutely fine with a little bit of wood filler, a little bit of, you know, tidying up. So I managed to save loads of money there. And now we're going to go home, quickly unload the car because my mum and dad are at my house, and we're about to go for a Indian, which I'm buzzing for, so check in soon. Look how many tomatoes I have from this plant. I abandoned this plant. I haven't watered it. I fed it about 3 weeks ago with tomato feed. It's probably had about 3 or 4 feeds over the last few months. I can't even, like, let me show you. Look at all of these tomatoes. Look at them compared to the size of my hand. Look at that. They're everywhere, on every single branch, vine. They're all the way over there at the back. I've had to put another supporting stand in and drape these ones over and across, and they're still like all the way out here. And then I've had to cut off loads of excess inner branches and stuff because it's just going to keep trying to grow, and I feel like it just needs to stop and everything just needs to turn red. I'm going to take out everything that's died in these beds just to give it a little revamp. doing a little bit of a garden clean-up, and lots of the plants that we've taken down have all, because they've dried out as well, they've all produced their seed. So Mum is currently taking some of the, what was that, delphinium seeds? Is that the delphinium?
Yes.
So pretty. So we've got some seeds there. This is nasturtium. And then we've got the sunflower heads that have all, thank you, dried out as well. So you can see, this one's super dry. You can see all the seeds there, but if you like pull this one back, you can see all the seeds at the side. So we'll probably put those in an envelope as well for next year. And we've also got sweet peas that we're going to do. So we were just saying you can actually have a really self-sufficient garden if you wanted to, but also where the plants die and they die on the spot, they drop all their seeds, and that's how they self-seed. So you'll still get the same flower year after year, even if they're not an annual, if they manage to successfully self-seed, which is really cool. Look at that sunflower seed. So fun, isn't it? Can you see it? Ah! Oh, dropped it. Okay. It's going to be one random sunflower in the grass next year.
These are nice little jobs to do. Thing is, you spend so much time in your garden and you go in the house in the evening, your house is like a tip. You're like, oh dear. Wow, there's so many seeds in here. Look at that. The sunflower, look at that. Wow. Dig them up and put them in the compost heap, anything like that.
See, look, the cosmos that came through.
Yeah.
I've got a few pinks, but I mainly got whites.
Yeah, the whites are gorgeous.
The pinks didn't really come through actually. The white ones did though, these ones. Look, I'll show you. These are my cosmos that I planted in February. I started these off in my heated propagators in the dining room, and then this is how they look. Don't look far off the picture either. And they got really tall. I didn't stake them very well, so they probably could have even been taller and stronger. I think I'll sprinkle those all around the front garden next year as well to give that like cosy cottage vibe.